Meghan Markle's wedding speech left guests stunned after talking about her divorce. Authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand talked about the wedding speech in Finding Freedom, a biography on the Sussexes. Meghan Markle's wedding speech allegedly left guests astonished as she talked about divorce before calling Prince Harry the one. She reportedly said finding love was worth the wait after her divorce from her ex-husband, filmmaker Trevor Engelson. Authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand talked about the speech in Finding Freedom, a biography on the Sussexes. They quote a source who said the Duchess had spoken in public only rarely after meeting Harry. But she wanted to speak at the wedding. They wrote, a first for a royal bride, the move reinforced the idea that this American was no typical Duchess. The insider told the writers that as Meghan spoke, you could literally hear a pin drop. For her to have been quiet for as long as she had, and then have this really safe space where she could give these heartfelt remarks, it was a really special moment, they added. She spent so many years, whether on campus, on TV, or advocating for women to be empowered, speaking out. And she's respected that. She does have a lot of respect for the family, and the institution that she has joined. But it's just a different way of living. We'd missed hearing her speak. And apparently Meghan felt the same way, because she laughed, I know it's been a while. Meghan thanked the Queen for having her in the family. The Duchess also spoke highly of Prince Charles, who walked her down the aisle following a split from her own father Thomas. She said finding love with Harry was worth the wait, and called him the one. Meghan Markle demands BBC takes action over claims made on podcast by Omid Rajan. This comes after Meghan Markle had reacted to part of a podcast, Harry, Meghan, and the Media, which accompanied a documentary by Omid Rajan, The Princes and the Press. Meghan Markle has complained to the BBC after it said she apologized for misleading the High Court. The TV license fee-funded broadcaster said the Duchess of Sussex had asked them to clarify that she had in fact apologized for something else, namely not remembering asking a former aide to help with royal biography Finding Freedom. Prince Harry's wife had previously denied cooperating with the book. This comes after Meghan Markle had reacted to part of a podcast, Harry, Meghan, and the Media, which accompanied a documentary by Omid Rajan, The Princes and the Press. Meghan Markle Jeremy Selwyn/Evening Standard. In the documentary Mr. Rajan referred to her recent court victory over the publication of a letter to her father. During this case it transpired she had failed to recall a changes made over email between herself and communications guru Jason Knopf, where they discussed briefing writers of Finding Freedom. On the podcast Mr. Rajan said, initially Meghan Markle had said she hadn't helped Scobie with the book. She apologized for misleading the court on this. A statement issued by the BBC said, the Duchess of Sussex has asked us to clarify that she apologized to the court for not remembering email exchanges with her former communications secretary, Jason Knopf, in her evidence and said that she had no intention to mislead the court. Last year Mr. Knopf revealed Meghan had allowed him to speak to the authors of Finding Freedom, contradicting her previous denials of involvement in statements to the High Court, by sending him details that could be shared with them.